Greetings, everyone, and welcome to our chanting sessions with the goddess during these free daily Navratri 2020 calls. Thanks for joining those people who jumped off because we had some technical difficulties. Sorry about that. We're going to continue on. So it's Thursday, August 15th, 2020. My name is Sucharita, and welcome. So we are going to be honoring the goddess by listening to Dr. Pillai's chants for the goddess Durga, the goddess Lakshmi, the goddess Saraswati. And as we're listening, we will be viewing an altar that I have set up here next to me, and I'll be offering flower petals to the various images of the goddesses representing courage and strength and energy and power through the goddess Durga's blessings and the invocations. Through the chanting, you'll feel that energy being awakened into a new level of understanding based on your ability to connect with the goddess Durga, who removes dukkha, which is suffering. Then we have the goddess Lakshmi, Shrim Razi, and thanks to Lakshmi, the goddess Gina, who at Fly Center has created a new webcam for us to jump on. And that represents everything that is happy and joyful and abundant. And no matter what is going on, there's always a way out. So the goddess Lakshmi, Shrim Razi, will help us to feel comfort and joy and happy and full of abundance, full of prosperity. Money miracles can come. Beautiful relationships and so on. And then the goddess Saraswati is the goddess of wisdom, arts, music, dance, and she is going to be invoked as well. So we want to experience this goddess energy, or Shakti is the word in Sanskrit that comes close to what we can feel and understand how the Kundalini energy is waking up inside of us and guiding us to feel empowered, to feel energized, and to come out of our funky states of being. So without further ado, let's get into it. It's going to be about a 20-minute chanting session. And then after the chanting ends, I will continue on and we'll invoke the goddesses by offering different items, 5 different items that represent the earth, water, fire, air, and ether, the elements that make up everything inside of us, and also everything on the earth plane and everyone on the earth plane, and then also in other planes as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to move the camera here so you'll see the altar set up. And then you can see here's Ganesha, we have the goddess Durga, we have the goddess Lakshmi, Shrim Razi, and we've got the goddess Saraswati, and then the Shri Chakra in a 3-dimensional form, also a 2D yantra that represents all the goddesses' energy. So closing your eyes and putting your attention internally, think of whatever it is that you want to manifest and have your prayer in mind. It could be an area of your life that you need the goddess's blessings, and then you offer it to the goddess as you're merging with the Kundalini energy inside of you. And then you can also be praying for things that you haven't been able to manifest, or that you've changed your mind about and now you want something else. So put the goddess to work. And that image, or whatever it is that you feel that you want her blessings to help you to manifest, imagine it being already done. So it's a done deal, as Dr. Pillai shares. So you see yourself enjoying it. You feel happy that you have it. People around you are happy for you, and so on. And once you do that, just let it go. And we are going to go in and create that energy inside of us to cook up whatever it is in our imagination, whatever our desire is or our thoughts are of what it is that we want to manifest. It can be healing as well, a healing of your body, a healing of your mind, a healing of your emotions, your memories, a healing of relationships. We'll call on Ganesha, whose energy will connect with the earth energy and then transmute that Kundalini energy in Mother Earth to come up the legs, down the legs. So imagine this Ganesha's energy pouring down your legs. It's reddish orangish light in color. Can be heat or tingling or some presence, expansion. Going down your legs, into your feet, through the soles of your feet, into the earth, to the core of the earth, instantaneously. You don't have to work at it. You're just there. Then anything that is no longer serving you can be transmuted, transformed, and then the energy comes back up the feet, the ankles, the shins, the calves, the knees get activated with this Kundalini energy, the thighs, the pelvic region, even into the abdomen. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru. Now visualize a ray of light shooting up your backbone in your energy body, activating all the chakras, going through the top of the skull and into the space, searching out the goddesses like a divine Wi-Fi connection. Once you log on, everything happens instantaneously. Imagine Dr. Pillai appearing before you in a form you're familiar with or a light. Tremendous energy, spiritual transmission, light radiates from Dr. Pillai into every pore of your skin. Soak it up like a sponge from head to toe. 2 beams of light enter your eyes. 2 beams of light enter your ears. 2 beams of light shoot up your nostrils. A beam of light enters the mouth, piercing the tongue, lighting up the tip of the tongue, the middle of the tongue, the back of the tongue, and into the back of the throat area. Light it up. A beam of light enters the top of your skull coming from above. It pierces it, enters your brain. The neurons fire in your brain, and your whole body lights up. Once again, absorb the spiritual transmission or darshan from Dr. Pillai. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. And slowly, slowly, you can open your eyes and be gazing forward at the images as you're listening to the chants and merge with the goddesses one by one.
Durgaye Namah. Om Durgaye Namah. Om Durgaye Namah. Om Durgaye Namah. Om Namah Saraswati Namaha. Aim 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 Saraswati Namaha.
Now, keep focusing your attention on the images and notice or observe what's going on inside of you. We'll offer the 5 different items that represent the 5 elements that will get activated inside of you. Focus your attention on the lower chakras, even the legs. We'll offer the fruit that represents the earth element. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Shreem Brzi Lakshmi Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatiye Namaha. Om Shri Lalita Tripura Sundari Namaha. Focus your attention on your navel chakra, the belly. Fill it with water. Om Dham Durgaye Namaha. Om Shri Brazi Lakshmi Namaha. Om Aim Saraswati Namaha. Om Shri Lalita Tripura Sundari Namaha. Now focus your attention on your heart center. Fire up the center to fulfill your heart's desires. Om Dham Durgaye Namaha. Om Shri Brazi Lakshmi Namaha. Om Aim Saraswati Namaha. Om Shri Lalita Tripura Sundari Namaha. Now focus your attention on your mouth, your nostrils, your throat. We'll offer the incense that represents the ability to purify the life force, the prana, representing the air element, clearing the space. Om Dham Durgaye Namaha. Om Shri Brazi Lakshmi Namaha. Om Aim Saraswati Namaha. Om Shri Lalita Tripura Sundari Namaha. And once again, we'll offer the flower that represents the ether or space. Om Dham Durgaye Namaha. Om Shri Brazi Lakshmi Namaha. Om Aim Saraswati Namaha. Om Shri Lalita Tripura Sundari Namaha. And you can keep your eyes open to receive the spiritual transmission from the goddess. Maybe you might receive an insight or a blessing from the goddess that will attract your body, your mind, your soul to merge with this puja or elementalization of these images. Reconnect with Dr. Pillai. Imagine soaking up the goddess energy through his energization of your chakra system. If you haven't closed your eyes, you can do that. Feel, receive, observe the goddess inside of you. Make a prayer of gratitude for filling up your soul with this soul food, quenching your soul's thirst, coming to know the goddess deep within you. Make your prayer to Dr. Pillai for guiding you. And finally, because we're a global community dedicated or devoted to uplifting others, in whatever way we can offer the fruits of this process to ask the divine to come in, the goddess to come in and help those, especially those who need it the most. Food, clothing, shelter, medicine, clean water, education, support, unconditional love for all. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul. Peace to the environment, peace to the world. Peace to the goddesses as they continue to bless us. Peace, peace, peace. And you can relax and slowly, slowly come back to yourselves. We'll adjust the camera. You'll see Dr. Pillai. And we're back. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, especially since we had some technical difficulties. That's what happens. How do we know the goddess is protecting us? She has to fight these forces that we cannot see. Even though we set ourselves up for success, there are those little gremlins that will come and try to mess things up. But we have the energy and the blessings of the goddess. And thanks again, everyone. Thanks to the goddess Lakshmi Jina for setting up a new webcam, and then for everyone jumping over to this one so that we can bathe in this beautiful space that has been created with Dr. Pillai's grace and blessings. The goddesses have come in, and it'll be so lovely to hear from you. You can share your experiences on the chat, or you can ask questions. So for those of you who need to go, thanks for joining, and we'll see you when we see you next. God bless. And those people who are staying now, this is part of the call where we will share our experiences. So if you have that desire to post a note onto the chat, I'm just going to take a look at it and read it out. So lots of gratitude I can see here, which is the best attitude to have. So expressions of gratitude is, wow, it's a lot on the chat. So thank you, everyone. I don't think that I could read them all out, but there are a lot of prayers of gratitude, words of gratitude, and thank you all for joining. Tamika is saying here, I need help finding purpose and connecting to my higher power. I'm ready to be debt-free and have more than enough money to take care of my family and friends. I want to enjoy life to the fullest. Well, you're doing the right thing. So when we set our intention and then we feed ourselves with the sounds that will awaken the goddess, then the goddess knows what we need the most. So keep meditating, keep chanting with the goddess, keep honoring her inside of you and in your life. So you may want to consider, then this is for everyone, including myself, Navratri is a great time to prepare to remove any negative congested energies in your space even. So if you'd like to tackle that, maybe start with the room that you're going to be meditating in or praying in, clean it up and create space for the goddess to come in. And then if you have more energy and time, you can work on different rooms in the house all throughout the 9 nights, or if you can get it done beforehand, that's super fabulous. And you will feel the difference, and the goddess will give you the energy to do that. So people declutter, they get rid of stuff, they give it away to those people who can use it, especially clothes that have been sitting there for quite some time and we're never going to wear them, but we're holding on to them for some strange reason, when someone can be benefiting from having a warm coat in the winter months ahead, or something new that they wouldn't be able to afford. So think about that. Declutter and then make room for new things to come into your space, new energies, and then a new sense of that you feel that breath, like I can breathe. When we clean up, we go, wow, I breathe easier. I'm moving easier. I don't feel so confined or congested. So try that out and get your family on board maybe. And then you will see that the goddess is energizing everyone to do that. So beautify your space, and then the goddess will come in. You don't have to buy stuff. You just beautify the space, and then that beauty will attract those different kinds of things into your life, the comforts of life. We have to make room for it. So you can also declutter your inbox or your phone, or you can declutter your car, or perhaps even just start with a drawer in your desk or your office, declutter that space, because we spend, so much time on our work in our work day. So like 8 hours of that time, if you have that sense where the goddess is able to come in and support you while you're working away, that's a better use of time and a better experience that you'll have all around. And then you never know, miracles can happen. You might get promoted, or you might say to yourself, hey, I want to start up a sideline business, and people will be going, whoa, this is COVID, you shouldn't do that. But the goddess is saying, hey, you made space for me, now I'm going to put you to work and make those things to happen in spite of whatever is going on in your life. And so we have to, as Dr. Pillai says, the money isn't going to fall from the sky. We have to ask the goddess, show me the direction for me to manifest more money coming in, maybe multiple streams of income. Maybe the kids start working and buying their own clothes, or maybe you want to open up a business, or you're thinking of ways to cut back on unnecessary expenses. So she will help you to reorganize your life. Just pay attention and make room for her. So Eva is saying, I got a notification that it was restarting, maybe because I'm subscribed and I set reminders. Absolutely. So yeah, hit the subscribe button and then the bell to set the reminder, just in case we have a glitch in the matrix like we did today where we had to restart it. then you will get a notice, hey, we're over here now. So hopefully you can do that. Super easy. Kalyani is saying here, I really need freedom, effortless income, good health, and spend my time in spirituality. And that's what we really, really want to emphasize, is that when we have more spiritual energy, that is intelligence, it's power, it's creativity. The goddess is the creatrix. So we can't think our way out of our problems. We can't find solutions as we would, working at our goals, setting goals, manifesting. It takes so much time and energy and toiling and resetting and challenges. So that's a given. That's what happens even to the most enlightened beings. So that's part of our growth and our evolution here on the earth plane. But we want the goddess to make it easier. So we'll go ahead, we'll put in our time at work and at our home and manifest according to the responsibilities that we have and so on. But we definitely want the goddess to come in and make it to have, so that we have an experience of grace and ease and joy and happiness and energy. So we want to feel like, yeah, I'm just going to keep going after it, no matter how much I feel like the world is against me, or I feel like I'm knocked down. She will help you to get back up. So I pray for, Ram is saying, I pray for a speedy recovery and healing for my mother. Oh, mother goddesses, please have mercy on her. And that's a beautiful prayer, Ram, and anyone. According to the Indian tradition, the mother's blessings are so important. So even if we can't afford to give her the support in the material world, we can do our best to connect with her energetically through our prayers, through our conversations, spending time with her, thinking about her in a good way, not worrying. When we put worry and anxiety, there's already enough of going on there, especially if our mothers are not well or they're elderly and we don't know if they are having a great quality of life. So our prayers will be received through their soul. So whether our mothers are here on the earth plane or on other planes as well, you can still get the blessings. A lot of blessings come from the spiritual realm because there is no physical pain or suffering. There's spiritual pain, and that's why we want to pray to the goddesses to help our mothers to evolve, and then we get so many blessings. So it's a beautiful prayer, and thank you for sharing that, Ram. Will inspire others. Melba saying, oh, blessed Saraswati, bless me and all my collaborators. May our creative work embody your exceptional depth of wisdom and light. So Saraswati is the creatrix. She wants us to create beautiful experiences in life. So you can call on her for wisdom, so that you're using your time and your energy, your resources wisely. And the intelligence will be there. And she helps with music, art, dance, writing, film. So she loves us to have a good time while we are educating ourselves. And she also represents that childlike quality, or children. And helping children to get a higher education is blessing from the goddess Saraswati. So thanks for sharing that, Melba. Especially for people who aren't, they're new to Dr. Pillai's teaching, so they're not too familiar with what happens with the goddesses, and it's not according to the mainline Hindu tradition. It is according to Dr. Pillai's, pulling the essence of the teachings so that we can do these simple things on our own. So you can be chanting these mantras, or maybe reviewing the recordings of the various calls as per whatever you're drawn to intuitively. And then you tap into the energy of the goddesses as they dove into that time-space continuum. such as today. Maybe you'll go back to the recording. You can fast forward it to the mantra practice and then just immerse yourself again in it, or for the first time in it. If you feel like, oh, I was in a funky headspace and I just want to have a better experience. And then the goddess will say, okay, I get that. That's a beautiful intention or prayer. And then because you've done all the cleaning, the time period before that, live, and you thought, oh, I had the world's worst meditation. There never is a worst meditation. You're just seeing how much stuff that is there and is preventing you or blocking you energetically from having the power, the energy, the light, the intelligence, the motivation, that desire to go after whatever it is that you want to create. So you see what's blocking you and you know it, and you got to get out of it. So just immersing yourself in the chanting practice may help you to see, wow, there's a lot to go. So then you can move forward from there to a new baseline or new foundation. And then perhaps the goddess might say, okay, you worked hard at it yesterday or previous to this, because you might decide you'll watch it again. Once we end off, it'll be there. And then you can see how, wow, I really did dump a lot of stuff and I feel so much better. And I'm glad I tried this a second time. So the goddess will always make us to choose that which is going to be supportive for us. And she represents energy. So if you feel like you're just sad or depressed, or you feel low energy or lethargic, or you're discouraged or you're despondent, you don't care anymore. And you don't want to think that. You just find yourself in that funky state. So just be present to the goddess. And if you have an image of the goddess, you can download one, or just even Google it, and or put the Navratri banner up from Pillai Center or Ashravet, and offer a light to it, a candle light, maybe a flower petal if you have it, or some fruit, or some trail mix or chocolate, an M&M. Do it with your heart. If you have incense, that's great. Water, even water. Everybody has access to water. So you can just offer, this is all I have. So you can offer the water to her, and then you will be doing what you, as Dr. Pillai says, you don't even know what, to the extent of what you just did. So all these tools are spiritual technologies that awaken or unlock the secrets of your soul. So it's not of the mind. So don't try to figure it out, or you think, oh, that I'm so confused. It's a good state, actually, because then the divine will sneak in the back door and you won't notice it, but then you will feel something just shifted. And then in your life thereafter, and then you will, oh, wow, I thought I did. I didn't know what I was doing. And I was thinking, I'm doing it. Am I doing this right? Am I doing it wrong? And so all this goes on. That's the human mind. It just wants to negate everything. It wants there to be something wrong so you can fix it. But the divine, the goddess just says, just call on me and give me something that I like. And then I will bless you. So experiment with it. That's what it's all about. No one is going to have a same or similar type of meditation or chanting practice or puja offering, elementalization, energization. None is going to be the same. So because we're always evolving, our consciousness is always evolving. Our thoughts are changing from moment to moment. We can be thinking, oh my goodness, I'm so happy I connected with the goddess. And then these ugly thoughts come up. Like, how does that happen? Well, it's just like putting everything into the blender. And then, hopefully it'll be a beautiful smoothie when it comes out. So with that, everyone, I will just check again here to make sure I haven't missed any questions. Lots of prayers of gratitude. Ken is saying, I feel so peaceful and calm. And that's beautiful. I start to get revelations into why I have money blocks. Thank you, goddesses, and everything. In the initiation program, Anupriya is saying, do we receive a daily practice too? Absolutely. You will get a daily practice. So the initiation is going to be a lecture, so a discussion, or Dr. Pillai is going to be sharing the download of that particular goddess of each night. And then you will feel this awakening of that intelligence inside of you. And then he will take you through a guided meditation, and then there will be a practice that will be your practice that you can do daily. But then if you're going to be doing the live initiations, then you can just practice that initiation for those 9 nights. And then we'll have follow-up practice calls where I'll be hosting those calls and guiding everyone on how to put these teachings into practice. So those will be on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, I believe. And then there will be recordings in case you can't make it to the live calls to find out what's going on there. So all your questions will get answered, how to do it, what to do after the 9 nights. So it's good that you just can go and access it right now if you've purchased it. The website is open, the course is open, and the first 3 nights of the initiations, the goddesses, the teachings are there available. So you can get a jump start on it and just start to merge with it, feel the energy of Dr. Pillai's grace and blessings coming through the lecture, watching the video, and then you can download the audios and put those into practice all day long for that whole day of the first night initiation, the second initiation, the second night, the third initiation, the third night, and so on. So doing it step by step is something that you would want to do, I would think. But if you want to watch them all and you got lots of time on your hands, you can watch the videos and get the blessings of the goddesses. Okay. Anupriya is saying urgent in the initiation program to receive. I think we just said that again. You've posted that a few times. Okay. I hope I answered your question, Anupriya. Kiran is saying, typically, how many days after your cycle starts can you do pujas to our gods and goddesses? Dr. Pillai would say, you can meditate, you can chant the mantras. You don't necessarily want to do pujas during the heavy part of your cycle. So if you're just spotting, then you can do it. That's fine. And it's totally up to the person too, because it's a very powerful time for the female. So it's a cleansing time, and it also is the time for renewal of the energy, the Kundalini energy. So if that gets out of control, you'll know it. You'll just feel really irritable. So don't go in there and do the pujas. Just chanting, meditating, praying, that's okay to do. And then once you're ready to go into your puja room and do the pujas, elementalization, the abhishekam, and all the rest, you will just know, intuitively you will know. So no hard or fast rules. Anupriya is saying, I want to take only the initiation. I still receive a daily practice ritual. Yes, Anupriya. One more time, I will say you do get everything. So you'll be guided. I asked for financial thriving during the Shrimbrazi chant, and at that exact moment, a giant pile of flowers fell from Lakshmi's lap. Thanks for this great session. Oh, that's great. So what Funi is sharing here is that the goddesses will speak to us. The images of the goddesses will speak to us, and sometimes how they can tell us that we are connecting with their energy is the flower petals will drop, or we'll see all of a sudden the statue is still, but the mouth is moving, or there's a wink or a twinkle or a tremendous amount of energy, or you just get insights. So there's some sort of confirmation that we are connecting with the goddess. And that's why Dr. Pillai says image worship is so important, because if we're just meditating and chanting, we don't really know if the goddess is there. But if we have an image and those kinds of things happen, like the light from your lamp will flicker, or you'll see purple or pink or a different gold coming in. So that's how we know, oh my goodness, I've just tapped into the realm, the energy of the goddess. And then she gave me a sign that, yes, your prayer is answered. So Kiran is saying, in premium program, will Dr. Pillai be live with us every day or just day 10 during the initiation? He'll be live during day 10. The teaching of each day is going to be that enlivening that experience. So that energy, that message from the divine, the initiation coming from the goddess, as per Dr. Pillai's prayer for the souls that are going to come and get that initiation. Because that's what the master does. He knows what you need, and you'll be drawn to that particular initiation. So initiation isn't like, oh, here you go, the light switch goes on. It is a key that unlocks the door, and then the door is open, and then you receive more and more and more energy. So every time you access those teachings, it's new. So your initiation continues. You get initiated again and again into it, the more times you practice it. What time did the paid classes start tomorrow for Navratri? Is I believe it's at 9. If you're in the premium program, there are fire labs, so you can join those at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. And then the classes for the initiation, the webcasts of the teachings by Dr. Pillai will be viewed at 10 p.m. So you should receive an email, Naimaka or anyone else. So if you have not received a welcome email for the paid services, please send another email to office@pillaycenter.com and say, please send me the welcome email, and that will have all the timings, all the information. And if it doesn't, then say, please send me the confirmation of the timings. And then if you still don't receive an email for whatever reason, because the dark forces are just trying to trip us all up, just like they tried to tonight with the technology, you may, there may go in your spam, or you may have put it in a folder and then you lose it, or you accidentally deleted it. Keep going after the information. You can log into Pillai Center Academy as per your course that you took. Some people can just take one course. You can do all 9 initiations. You can do the live initiation on the 10th night with Dr. Pillai, the victory dance night. So all of those courses, or access to those courses, will be in your Pillai Center Academy account, your course area. And then you just say start course. You click on there and start course, or continue course if you started already. And then inside of that, those courses, those initiations, then you will see how to access the call. So there will be call access or call details, and then you click on that selection, and then it gives you the link, and then you just click on the link and you'll be joining the calls. But it will tell you all the timings for you. So please do not wait till, oh my God, I don't know what it is. Send several emails in a row to office@PillaiCenter if that is the case, that you need support and you need specifics about timing. Melba is saying, I wanted to share, was that miraculously I received a Wells Fargo check for errors that occurred in 2006 when I had an account with them. That's awesome. So that's how the goddess works. 2006, that's 14 years ago, where we just, forget about stuff, and then out of nowhere, the money comes. So thank you so much for sharing that, Melba. Very inspiring. Kelly is saying, I always call on Durga when I'm feeling weak, and I always feel better. And while at work, 2 ladies came up wearing pretty elephant pins, and I said, thanks, Ganesha. And the elephants can also represent Gaja Lakshmi. So I'll just orient you to this, the images again of the goddesses. Maybe they'll talk to us more. And so you can see the elephants here are called Gaja. And this is Gaja Lakshmi, is the royalty Lakshmi. So when you see elephants, it can be that royalty consciousness is awakening inside of you and asking you to raise your vibration with the goddess Lakshmi Shri Mrizi as this Gaja, elephant Lakshmi. So, so that's a great share. All right, everyone. Well, it looks like I'm at the bottom of the chat, the end of the chat. So thanks so much for joining, and have an amazing rest of your journey this week with these calls. Jump in. There are going to be other teachers taking over the calls, or hosting the calls through Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I think I'll be there on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe next week, or maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'll see you then. But in the meantime, I might see you in Pillai Center Practice, which is a free program that happens on Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So you're welcome to check that out on Pillai Center as well, and find out about how to navigate all the teachings and services and programs at Pillai Center, and meet people from all around the world who are enrolled in different programs, and they've taken courses, and they will share their experiences that can help you to be informed and make an educated decision on what it is that you want to do and how you want to navigate your experience here with Dr. Pillai's teachings. So God bless you all. Have an amazing journey, and we will see you when we see you next. Namaste.